Hello, everyone. Welcome to A1R Psychic Radio Network. It's great to be here with you. My name is Dani Voriskova. I am a evidential medium, spiritual advisor, and I'd really like to think of myself as more of a guide as we navigate through all of these changes that are happening nowadays. So, when I was thinking about one thing that I'd like to start the show with, I was thinking along the lines of manifesting. I know that we have a lot of questions about our free will. What can we do? Law one. Just all these different things, and I wanted to share that what I've learned behind all this is really the most basic of all things. And it starts with gratitude. And I know that you know, seems ABC when we're thinking about affirmations, prayer, all that stuff is good stuff. But really having the sense of gratitude, just practicing that every day throughout your day and connecting to the outcomes that you do want will really magnetize those things to you. And it's a big deal. And I'm summing it up in a small pocket here, but it is a really big deal. So that was one thing that I really wanted to start sharing with you with each week. How to live a life of gratitude, especially when you have bills, we have love, we have our kids. There's a lot going on. So I would say for me, start with something small. Especially when we're having one of those days that's just, I like to start with something small. I say, well, how is the air today? Does it feel good? Does the sunshine, feel nice today? Okay, I'll take it. How is that cup of coffee? All right. Okay. And you know what? Before you know it, this builds upon itself. So yeah, there we go. Okay. So you know what? Let's see if we maybe we'll take a caller. See see who we have here. Loretta. Hi, Loretta. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Thank you for calling.
Oh, yeah. It's good to connect. How can I help you today?
Oh, well, I guess if you just want to send me a general message in regards to, I guess, my past and future that I'm heading towards, that would be wonderful. If there's anything that you think I should know, that would be great.
Okay. Is there a specific area that you'd want to focus on? I'm right now I'm tuning into education. But is there love or career, something that you had in mind?
Not particularly, but I mean, education. I'm actually in Mexico right now, and I'm going to be doing a sweat lodge in about an hour. So I'm just having some cacao, and then I signed up for a workshop that I'm going to be doing here. So that's very education oriented.
That's excellent. That's so excellent to hear. Now, when you did ask about your path, that was one of the first things that came up. And um, you know, I, are you considering facilitating events? Is that something that you have planned or that you're
I actually
questioning?
just Well, actually, I just got my certification to facilitate cacao ceremonies, and I have done a couple, but I really want to expand that. So that's why I'm doing this workshop, just to learn a little bit more and just really move forward in my spiritual development, but also teaching. I want to move into more of that teacher role, you know?
Ah, well, I just got chills. You are so ready. And you are such a blessing to the community, to everyone. And I, I just feel that this is all smooth sailing. Honest, I think are you contemplating moving? Or are you thinking about moving with this? Like wondering if this would be more beneficial at in a different area?
Well, I'm changing careers for sure.
Mhm.
It's a gradual process, but so I'm moving jobs. I found out I had PTSD from work, so I can't stay where I am. So I just wanted to move something that was less toxic and just more nurturing and feminine. So
Mhm.
really drawn to helping people and just really want to help wake people up, but also help them get more healthy in all aspects, physical, mental, spiritual, that kind of thing.
This feels so good. I feel that you are right coming into your own, right on your path. And it feels to me that you really know this. It, it might
Hmm.
not always be so clear in the front, but yeah. And I think that when I think that it's going to come up a little clearer for you to maybe come to like a crossroads to where you're thinking about relocating. And has that come up yet?
Um, I don't know, maybe move, but I'm in Mexico, so I mean, I'm going back to Canada in a few days, so maybe that's what you're sensing. I don't know.
Okay. Well, one thing I do see with your path going forward is that there would be an opportunity to move. And what I feel from that is that whichever choice you make, stay or move, that they're equally as great. They're equally as great.
Yeah.
I can feel the difference between the warmth, say, over Mexico and this area, but you'll have the same success in either areas. So if I could give you some advice, I would definitely tell you, don't worry. It's really just preference.
Right.
Is there anything else you'd like me to look into? I
Um,
love it. This looks so good on you. This is so good for you, really. Yeah.
okay. Well, I guess if you want to tell me about my financial future, like I am starting a business, so if you want to share something about my new company, that would be great.
Um, yeah. So what I do feel with your business is I'm getting an impression regarding um not quite a concern for debt, but that there is there something regarding a loan or charging on your credit card, borrowing money, something to
No.
that effect? There's nothing like that. Okay. I do have a feeling of something regarding that it wouldn't be like cash payout, something that you have, that there would be something that would require additional funds. And it does feel like that's where another collaboration is going to come in. Do you have another female friend that you're thinking about collaborating with?
Yes.
Okay. That does feel like that in time to me. That does feel like that in time would build into something trusting with the appropriate boundaries, the appropriate professional boundaries. So still everything looks absolutely great. And anything that you're going through as you're going through each one of these steps, they're just steps. There's really nothing along this path. It seems like you are just really right on point with your purpose. Yeah, I commend you for doing all the work to get here, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So on that note, we're gonna let you go, and I just wish you the best. And hey, stop back sometime and let us know how it's going.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay. I love a happy story. Yeah. Um, okay, well, let's see. I believe we do have another caller waiting here. Um, okay. Let's see if I can see. Who is this? Let's see. I can't see the name. Okay. Helen, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, hi, Helen. How are you? Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Thank you.
And thanks
Yeah,
for being patient with me as I work through my techie stuff here.
oh, it's okay. I wait my turn. It's okay. I'm patient.
Uh, so how are you today, Helen?
I'm doing okay. I was wondering if maybe you could, do my cards for me.
Did you say your cards?
Yeah, if you could tell me what you see in the cards.
I have to tell, I love it. I love it. I love it. I came on today, and I wanted to talk about signs and synchronicities. And then I said, no, let's get into gratitude manifesting. And as I'm going through my logic, I had this urge that said, get your cards. And I said,
Oh,
no,
look
we're
at.
gonna talk about, yeah, I said, no, we're going to talk about gratitude. And it was, no,
Oh,
don't sit down without your cards. So
look
Helen,
at it.
it's great. It's great to connect with you. And as a
Okay.
matter of fact, I did listen to Spirit, and I do have them here. On that note, Helen, is there any area of your life that you'd really like to prefer to delve into first, or that you have a higher priority in? I did have these. I'm not going to tell you which ones. Go ahead. You tell me.
No, oh no, no. You tell me what you want to tell me. It doesn't matter. Whatever you see.
Okay. All right. Let's see. To grab these first. That's something else. I love how that works out. Okay. Not those, not those. Just give me 1 second, because I did grab them on my way in here. I didn't have them ready, but next time I will. So let me just see here. Hold on. Okay. Well, the first ones that called out to me, as I was coming, were my Dorian Virtue romance cards. So I'll just give you a quick show right
Oh,
here. And I said, well, I don't know. I don't want to pick one out, ahead of time. And well, here they are. So as I pick these up right now, I have another deck over here for you. I'm feeling like we're going to talk about a non-romantic connection. So let's see what we've got here. Feels like even though these are romance, it's like this is also friendship to be romance. Let's see. Would that make sense to you, Helen?
a friendship to romance. Yes, that makes sense.
That does make sense. Okay. All right, great. Thank you for confirming that. Let's see. For Helen. Let's see for Helen. Okay. I got Helen. Helen, okay, let's see. I'm pulling another one here for you. Feel like I have something here, but I'm feeling like this could be part of your past. So let me just see if I got a little bit more information here. Okay, well, you can tell me, Helen. So the first
Okay.
card I'm pulling here is pay attention to the red flags. Pay
Oh, I
attention
do
to the
that.
red.
I always pay attention to the red flags. Yes.
Okay. This so the signs are cautioning you. Now, this feels to me, Helen, like this is something that you've already gotten past or that you're already aware of.
Yes.
Is that's true? Yes?
Yes.
That makes
Yes.
sense? Okay, good.
Yes. It
'Cause
makes sense.
okay, that feels past. And now the next one that I have here is re religious factors. So religious
Hmm.
factors, right? And I'm not sure
Yes.
if you're familiar with this deck. Your love life, excuse me, is
I don't have
influenced.
no love life. I
Not
don't have a love
love
life.
life or lack thereof love life,
Okay.
um, is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So what I feel off of this is I would like to take out the word religion, right? Set that aside. And I'm getting pulled more towards the word, the upbringing. Um, I get a feeling that there's that you're that do you feel that you have to be with a certain type of person? Are you looking
Oh no,
for
no.
no? Okay. When you're looking for someone, is one of the primary considerations incorporating this person into your family or community?
Hmm. Okay. But I'm
Some
not
people
looking for
some
no
people don't mind. They
nobody.
think, hey, when love finds
Mhm.
me, fate finds me. And then some people say,
Oh.
hey, this is real important. Um,
Oh yeah,
so
that's true.
yeah, so is that something that you how do you feel about that? Like, is that something that is plays a big role in your
Oh yeah, if something's meant to be and it happens, yes. But I'm not looking for anything. Then yes, that's okay.
okay. Well, I'd say that since this comes in the present position, maybe just be mindful that I know that I've heard this myself that sometimes the person that is coming towards you or that's interested in you may not fit that bill that we think. But if you give it a second, you never know. And
Yeah, that's
almost blushing. So, Helen, I have to tell you, the next card here we have is chemistry. So,
okay.
there's a strong magnetic attraction here. All right. On that note, are are you do you know are you familiar with a man? Are you close to a man whose name would begin with J?
Jay. Yeah. Yes.
I'm getting
Yes.
okay. And I don't want to say his name out loud, but would he be relevant to this scenario?
Yes.
Okay, great, great. Well, I honestly, I get a good feeling about this, and it does feel that there is a little bit of awkwardness happening, and honestly, I'm picking up that the feelings are absolutely mutual, and that
Okay.
this has good potential. It does. Not only for the chemistry, capital C, all the good stuff,
Hmm.
but for there's a strong friendship factor there because that's what I originally pulled out here. Life
Oh yeah, there's
partner,
a strong friendship.
yeah, and that right there is that's an excellent foundation to have. Now, I
But
do see.
the first name doesn't the first name doesn't begin with J. The last name begins with J. But that's still okay, right?
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. Okay. I'm just seeing
Okay.
like the big capital there, so I
Okay.
would take that as a sign. But I This feels really good. It feels a little awkward. Is someone not taking the next step, or have you been friends for a while to where you're comfortable and awaiting the next step?
Oh,
Do you have
we've been friends for a long time, but it's still not. It's just still awkward. We'll put it that way.
awkward, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Helen, are you ready to take the first step?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then let's loop back to square one, right? How about if you feel like taking out a notebook, maybe write him a note. Right. Start having a conversation with him in a private journal. And
Hmm.
trust me, this works. You will be able to connect with him on a deeper spiritual level in the 5D as opposed to the present. And we're all intuitive. Everyone's got a sixth sense.
Oh yes,
So
so do I. Yes, I
he-
do. Hmm.
yeah. So I think putting more details in your journal about
Hmm.
more personal, intimate thoughts would, I think that would absolutely get the ball rolling. I think so, without having to
Okay.
directly come out and say something to him.
Okay.
So
I'll try that. Mhm.
yeah, definitely. And you know what? Give it a shot and maybe put down seeing something like a scenario like I would love if you're just pretend you're writing directly to him. I would
Mhm.
love to go out for lunch. I'd love to go to that cafe. I would love to take that ride, extra long ride together to that cafe in the other town. And
Okay.
even add a song, add like a romantic some kind of song to it. Just maybe just copy it there, write it down. You're creating like your vision board for this,
Okay.
and then you
Okay.
can literally just skip the small talk and the awkwardness.
Okay. And do you see anything else, or?
I see that to me, when this comes out, like it's like this combustion comes out, I feel like this is going to be something that you'll look back and you'll laugh about, and that I think that he's going to be more relieved than you. So
Oh.
whatever
Oh.
awkwardness
Mm.
you're feeling, I feel like he's feeling it worse than you are. So yeah.
Oh.
And then you can actually get to the next step with planning some things to do. Are you and I should just ask, is there does okay, is a garden center relevant to your
Oh.
situation?
What is it called?
Like a garden center? I'm thinking of
No.
something
No. That's.
like a garden center where there's like plants or something like that, like where maybe someone was like would say, "Oh, I really wanted to plant those herbs, or I wanted to plant those basil or tomatoes," even if it's something like on a pot, a potted plant on a deck. Did you ever have those conversations?
No. No.
Nothing like that. Okay. Well,
No.
I would like to recommend maybe getting out if you can get out together, which you will get out together. But when you do, make an arrangement to go to one of these garden centers. I'm not sure if you have I don't know. I'm in New York,
Mhm.
so if you have a Home Depot or a whatever place like that.
Oh yeah, I have
um
that. Yeah, I have a whole depot. Yeah. Yes.
That's what I'm imagining. I'm imagining I'm getting like the scenario of the Home Depot and you and him walking around in that garden center on a nice day, like the outdoor area. Um,
Mhm.
I think it's going to be a lighthearted atmosphere, and I think that you'd be real comfortable there as opposed to a darker, date type place. So, do
Okay.
you have any
Okay.
connection to that already? Or does he?
Yes, he does. He does.
He has a connection there.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, maybe this is another level to where you can draw up conversation. I'm thinking of like, what about I get this feeling, what about asking him for advice? What about asking him
Oh,
for
I could do
advice?
that.
Like, if you were
Yes,
to
I can do that.
ask him for advice, and advice in the way of um where he can do something to help you, that you're asking advice, like I'm trying to describe the image that I'm seeing, but it would be like, I would love to plant some basil. I would love to plant tomatoes, grow tomatoes for my salad. I have no idea. So instead of him saying, "Oh yeah, get the pack and the soil," saying, "Oh, I won't even. I really am not going to understand this," and making this a project that you can do together.
Okay, yeah, that
Does
sounds
that make
good.
sense?
Yeah.
Something like that would be like, it gives you, brings you closer. I don't know why it seems
Okay.
funny, but it's like it brings humor and it brings connection. And
Mhm.
even if you don't want the tomatoes, you can gift them.
Yeah.
But so something on that level. And
Oh,
then you
yeah,
could
that'd be
even,
nice to plant a garden. Yes.
yeah, yeah, so something like that. Yeah. I see this
Okay,
working
and that's
out. Did you
you
have
see
any
that
other
working out.
questions,
Okay.
Helen?
No, just if you see anything else, but not concerning that part. If you see anything else in general.
I really don't. At this point, I see that connection is this connection is going to take you really far. And thank you for sharing this with me. Thank you for inviting me in
Okay.
so that I could.
Okay, thank you. And what's your name? If I can remember.
Uh, my name is Dani Voriskova, and I will be here every week, Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And on that note, Helen, I'm going to let you go. Wish you the best. Enjoy.
Okay, thank you. I wish you the best too. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Helen. Take care. Wow, everyone. Well, this has been a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for joining and for sharing all your love with us. And it's just a pleasure to be here.